The clerk will unlock the machine and take the roll. Members will record their presence by pressing the green button. Has every member recorded their presence? Clerk, lock the machine. We have 71 members present. There is a quorum. All rise for the invocation to be delivered by Representative Yucci, who will also lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Representative Yucci.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Dear Lord, we ask your continued blessing on this House. In the days that come, help each member try to understand and be open to those positions that we may initially disagree. Grant us the wisdom and confidence to do what is just and wise for all of our constituents. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there any objection to the approval of the journal of the previous day? Hearing none, so ordered. The next order of business is communications. Clerk, please read.
The Honorable Speaker of the House presents the following communications. State of Rhode Island Province Plantations, January 10th, 2017. The Honorable House of Representatives, I have the honor to inform you that I have administered on this 10th day of January 2017 the oath of office to Oprah Handy of Cranston as Representative of District 18. Respectfully yours, Nellie M. Gorbea, Secretary of State. January 10th, 2017, Speaker Nicholas Mattiello announces the following appointments. Representative Charlene Lima, Deputy Speaker. Representative Brian Patrick Kennedy, Speaker pro tempore. Representative Grace Diaz, Democratic Caucus Chairwoman. Representative Kenneth Marshall, Senior Deputy Majority Leader. Deputy Majority Leaders, Representative Mia Ackerman, Representative Greg Amori, Representative Dennis Canario, Representative Stephen Casey, Representative Arthur Corvesi, Representative Gregory Cosentino, Representative Deborah Filella, Representative Raymond Johnston, Representative Mary Messier, Representative Michael Moran, Representative William O'Brien, Representative Jeremiah O'Grady, and Representative Scott Slater. House Committee on Finance. Representative Marvin Abney, Chairman. Representative Kenneth Marshall, First Vice Chairman. Representative Teresa Tanzi, Second Vice Chairwoman. Representative Greg Amori. Representative John-Philippe Barros. Representative Grace Diaz. Representative Antonio Giarrusso. Representative Joy Hearn. Representative Alex Marszałkowski. Representative James McLaughlin. Representative Kenneth Mendoza. Representative Michael Moran. Representative William O'Brien. Representative Robert Quattrochi. Representative Deborah Ruggiero, Representative Patricia Serpa, Representative Scott Slater, and Representative Carlos Tobon. House Committee on Finance Subcommittees. Education, Representative Greg Amori, Chairman. Representative Antonio Giarrusso, Representative Joy Hearn, Representative William O'Brien, Representative Patricia Serpa, Representative Carlos Tobon. General Government, Representative Scott Slater, Chairman. Representative Greg Amori, Representative John-Philippe Barros, Representative Kenneth Marshall, Representative Alex Marszałkowski, Representative Kenneth Mendoza. Public Safety, Representative Michael Moran, Chairman. Representative John-Philippe Barros, Representative Grace Diaz, Representative Alex Marszałkowski, Representative Robert Quattrochi, Representative Carlos Tobon. Human Services, Representative Teresa Tanzi, Chairwoman. Representative Grace Diaz, Representative Robert Jacquard, Representative Antonio Giarrusso, Representative Scott Slater, Representative Carlos Tabone. Environment/Transportation, Representative Deborah Ruggiero, Chairwoman. Representative Joy Hearn, Representative Kenneth Mendoza, Representative William O'Brien, Representative Scott Slater, and Representative Teresa Tanzi. House Committee on Judiciary, Representative Cale Keeble, Chairman. Representative Edith Agello, First Vice Chairwoman. Representative Carol Hagan McEntee, Second Vice Chairwoman. Representative Joseph Almeida, Representative Dennis Canario, Representative Arthur Corvese, Representative David Coughlin, Representative Robert Craven, Representative John Edwards, Representative Blake Filippi, Representative Jason Knight, Representative Jeremiah O'Grady, Representative Justin Price, Representative Sherry Roberts, Representative Eben Shanley, and Representative Camille Bella Wilkinson. House Committee on Corporations, Representative Robert Jacquard, Chairman. Representative Mary Messier, First Vice Chairwoman. Representative Raymond Johnston, Jr., Second Vice Chairman. Representative Stephen Casey, Representative Michael Chippendale, Representative Antonio Giarrusso, Representative Raymond Hall, Representative Catherine Kazarian, Representative Brian Patrick Kennedy, Representative Charlene Lima, Representative Michael Morin, Representative Jeremiah O'Grady, Representative Joseph Solomon Jr., and Representative Anastasia Williams. House Committee on Labor, Representative Robert Craven, Chairman. Representative Mary Messier, First Vice Chairman. Representative Stephen Casey, Second Vice Chairman. Representative Christopher Blazewski, Representative Helder Cunha, Representative John Edwards, Representative Kathleen Fogarty, Representative Deborah Falella, Representative Kenneth Marshall, Representative Carol Hagan McEntee, Representative Daniel McKiernan, Representative Robert Natalillo, Representative Brian Newberry, Representative Jared Nunes, Representative Aaron Regenberg, and Representative Stephen Yucci. House Committee on Health, Education, and Welfare, Representative Joseph McNamara, Chairman. Representative Dennis Canario, First Vice Chairman. Representative Mia Ackerman, Second Vice Chairwoman. Representative Samuel Azanaro, Representative David Bennett, Representative Julie Casimiro, Representative Susan Donovan, Representative Arthur Handy, Representative Robert Lancia, Representative Shelby Maldonado, Representative Ramon Perez, Representative Robert Phillips, Representative Marsha Ranglin Bassell, and Representative Sherry Roberts, and Representative Maura Walsh. House Committee on Oversight, Representative Patricia Serpa, Chairwoman. Representative Scott Slater, First Vice Chairman. Representative Raymond Johnston, Jr., Second Vice Chairman. Representative Lauren Carson, Representative Michael Chippendale, Representative John Edwards, Representative Blake Filippi, Representative Arthur Handy, Representative Jason Knight, Representative Daniel McKiernan, Representative Joseph Solomon Jr., Representative Teresa Tanzi, Representative Anastasia Williams, and Representative Thomas Winfield. House Committee on Rules, Representative Arthur Corvese, Chairman. Representative David Coughlin, First Vice Chairman. Representative William O'Brien, Second Vice Chairman. Representative Samuel Azanaro, Representative Christopher Blazewski, Representative Grace Diaz, Representative Catherine Kazarian, Representative Cale Keeble, Representative Brian Kennedy, Representative Kenneth Marshall, Representative Joseph McNamara, Representative Justin Price, Representative Sherry Roberts, Representative Patricia Serpa, Representative Scott Slater, and Representative Stephen Yucci. House Committee on Municipal Government, Representative Kathleen Fogarty, Chairwoman. Representative Mia Ackerman, First Vice Chairwoman. Representative Shelby Maldonado, Second Vice Chairwoman. Representative Joseph Almeida. Representative Jean-Philippe Barros. Representative David Bennett. Representative Lauren Carson. Representative David Coughlin. Representative Blake Filippi. Representative Joy Hearn, Representative Raymond Johnston Jr., Representative Charlene Lima, Representative Brian Newberry, Representative Ramon Perez, Representative Even Shanley, and Representative Camille Vela Wilkinson. House Committee on Veterans Affairs, Representative Samuel Azanaro, Chairman. Representative Carlos Tobon, First Vice Chairman. Representative Deborah Falella, Second Vice Chairwoman. Representative Marvin Abney, Representative Dennis Canario, Representative Stephen Casey, Representative Julie Casimiro, Representative Robert Jacquard, Representative Robert Lancia, Representative James McLaughlin, Representative Kenneth Mendoza, Representative Mary Messier, Representative Joseph Solomon, Representative Camille Vela Wilkinson, and Representative Maura Walsh. House Committee on Environment and Natural Resources, Representative Oprah Handy, Chairman, Representative David Bennett, First Vice Chairman, and Representative Jeremiah O'Grady, Second Vice Chairman. Representative Susan Donovan, Representative Raymond Hall, Representative Catherine Kazarian, Representative Robert Lancia, Representative John Lombardi, Representative Alex Moszkowski, Representative Carol Hagan McEntee, Representative Robert Nardolillo, Representative William O'Brien, Representative Marsha Ranglin Vessel, Representative Aaron Regenberg, and Representative Carlos Tobon. House Committee on Small Business, Representative Deborah Ruggiero, Chairwoman. Representative Daniel McKiernan, First Vice Chairman. Representative Michael Moran, Second Vice Chairman. Representative Lauren Carson, Representative Gregory Costantino, Representative Helda Cunha, Representative Deborah Falella, Representative Arthur Handy, Representative John Lombardi, Representative Jared Nunes, Representative Robert Phillips, Representative Justin Price, Representative Robert Quattrochi, Representative Even Shanley, Representative Teresa Tanzi, and Representative Thomas Winfield. January 10th, 2017, Deputy Whip Christopher Blasiewski is unable to attend session today due to out-of-state work commitment.
Thank you, Clerk. New business. Any new business out there? Representative O'Brien with new business. Representative Carson with new business. Representative Bennett with new business. Representative Regenberg with new business. Representative Lancia with new business. Representative Natalillo with new business. Chairman Craven with new business. Representative Amori with new business. Any other new business? Chairman McNamara with new business. Any other new business? Any other new business? Announcements and introductions. Representative Giarrusso.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, I have an introduction.
Proceed.
I have a special guest with me today. It's a constituent. It's working on some legislation. Wendy Leonard. She's sitting right here on the floor. Welcome to the House.
Representative Chippendale.
Without objection, Speaker, I have an adjournment.
Proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I ask that we adjourn today in the memory of Bruno ToSony Jr. from Johnston. He passed away on January 5th of this year. Most folks know Bruno as Buddy ToSony. He was on the original board of directors to RILE, which is a group that we all interact with very frequently. Until recently, Buddy was He was always at the State House advocating on things that he believed in, a very strong and passionate individual. Those of us who knew him knew he was a gentleman in all circumstances. But he's also an esteemed veteran of the United States Armed Forces. He served in the Air National Guard, and he was also deployed during the Berlin crisis in 1962. Excuse me. But he was the epitome of a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a friend. And he leaves behind his loving wife, Elena, and 3 wonderful granddaughters and grandchildren and daughters whom he loved dearly. His family and friends and the community will miss him greatly. Mr. Speaker, I ask respectfully we adjourn in Buddy's memory today. Thank you, sir.
Representative McLaughlin.
Mr. Speaker, announcement.
Proceed.
I'd like to close in memory of the former Senator Daniel Issa. His mother passed away over the weekend. I'd like to close in their memory and his mom's memory and ask for prayers for the family.
Absolutely. We certainly will, Representative. Thank you. Representative Falella.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to also offer my condolences, as Rep. Chippendale did, to the ToSony family. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Slater.
Request for adjournment.
Proceed.
I'd like to adjourn the session today in memory of Inasencia Acevedo. She was 85, passed away on Friday in Providence, Rhode Island. She was born in the Dominican Republic on August 10th, and she was the daughter of Francisco Arias and Virginia Acevedo. And Inasencia is survived by her children, Eulogio, Anna, Mercedes, Maria, Lorenzo, Raphael, Eumedia, Jefferson, and Paulino. So she'll be dearly missed, and thank you.
We certainly will, Representative. Thank you. Representative O'Brien.
Thank you, Speaker. Adjournment.
Proceed.
I'd like to adjourn today in the memory of my father, John J. O'Brien. He passed away over the break, and he was a rock of my family. He was, while I was walking door to door in my district, a lot of times they would come out and they would say, you're John O'Brien's son, and I'm going to vote for you. And he was well respected within the town of North Providence. And he was very, very proud of me. And that was the last thing he said to me. And I wanted to let him know that I'm very proud of him, too. Thank you, Speaker.
We certainly will, Representative. I had the honor of knowing and meeting your dad, and he was a substantial person. He will be dearly missed. Representative Mendoza, I'm sorry.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to request adjournment on behalf of my great aunt.
Proceed.
My great aunt, Virginia Mendoza, passed away at the ripe age of 100 years old on the 2nd of January, and she was laid to rest on Saturday, and she's now resting with her siblings and her parents again, and I thank you so much.
We certainly will, Representative. Thank you. Leader Shikachi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd ask for immediate consideration on a House resolution from you expressing condolences of the passing of the Honorable Ken Carter, a former member of this House. And I ask this be read by the clerk and left on the desk for signatures, please.
Absolutely. Send it up, please. Representative Casimiro.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to offer my condolences to the family of former State Representative Ken Carter. Representative Carter passed away over the weekend. I consider it an honor to now serve in the district which he represented for 18 years in this chamber. Representative Carter was a family man, a businessman, a veteran, an active member of our community, even after he served in the House of Representatives. He served on the House Finance Committee and chaired the Veterans Affairs Committee. It would be serving on the latter where Representative Carter showed his true passion. He advocated tirelessly for his fellow veterans, from securing funding for the Bristol Veterans Home to implementing services to improve the quality of life for all veterans. Representative Carter volunteered his time at several North Kingstown organizations. From local politics to local youth sports, there will be a void in our community. Representative Carter is survived by his wife Sylvia and their 4 sons, Kenneth, Mitchell, Michael, and Matthew, and their 9 grandchildren. I know that the thoughts, prayers, and condolences of the entire House are with them at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Leader Shikachi moves House Resolution expressing condolences on the passing of the Honorable Kenneth Carter. That is seconded by myself, Representative Casimiro, Leader Morgan, Chairman Craven, Whip Edwards, and the entire House of Representatives. All in favor, aye. All opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, please read and leave on the desk for signatures.
House Resolution expressing condolences on the passing of the Honorable Kenneth Carter. Whereas it is with profound sadness and regret this House has learned of the passing of the Honorable Kenneth Carter, a well-respected former member of the Rhode Island House of Representatives and a longtime resident of North Kingstown. And whereas Kenneth Carter was a beloved husband of Sylvia Clark Carter, the cherished father of 4 sons, Kenneth, Michael, Mitchell, and Matthew, and the very proud grandfather of 9 grandchildren. He was born in Scottsboro, Alabama on September 9th of 1933, was son of the late John and Bessie Carter and the brother of the late J.B., Ray, and Ralph Carter. He was a graduate and had served as class president at Jackson County High School. Whereas Ken was a loyal and hard-working gentleman. He served his country with courage and valor in the United States Navy and was a respected businessman and the former owner of Schiller's and several other restaurants in Narragansett for many years, and Carter's 19th Hole Restaurant for 30 years. And whereas, November 1992, Representative Carter was elected to serve the people of North Kingstown and Exeter, District 31, in the Rhode Island General Assembly. He diligently served his constituency for 9 terms. Earning the unqualified admiration and trust of his peers, Ken was the chairman of the House Committee on Veterans Affairs and also served as the vice chairman of the House Committee on Finance, chair of the Subcommittee on Public Safety, and as a member of the Subcommittee on Human Services. In addition, Ken served as a delegate at the Rhode Island Constitutional Convention in 1986 and was a member of the North Kingstown Democratic Town Committee. And whereas Ken was actively involved in community affairs as a member of the Crime Lab Commission, the Board of Governors for Higher Education, the Selective Service Commission, the North Kingstown Fraternal Order of Police, and the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association. And whereas in addition, Ken was a member of the numerous organizations that contribute their time and efforts to making Rhode Island a better place to live, including the Elks, the Freemasons, Washington Lodge Number 5, and the Rhode Island Shriners, where he performed as a clown and jester to the delight of many children and adults alike. He was also a big supporter of local youth sports, especially at the high school and little league levels, and was a former president of Pop Warner Football, where he successfully brought home 2 state Pop Warner football championships to the town of North Kingstown. And whereas our thoughts and hearts hold great empathy and sorrow for the Carter family, he was a true, kind, and generous gentleman who enriched the lives of all who knew him, and he will be dearly missed. Now, therefore, be it resolved, this House of Representatives of the State of Rhode Island and Providence Plantation hereby expresses its deepest sympathies on the passing of the Honorable Kenneth Carter. He will forever be remembered by this House for his magnanimous spirit and omnipresent good humor, and for his deep commitment and abiding dedication to the citizens of the State of Rhode Island. And be it further resolved, the Secretary of State be and hereby is authorized and directed to transmit duly certified copies of this resolution to Mrs. Sylvia Carter and family.
Thank you, Clerk. Former Representative Carter's family will remain in our thoughts and prayers. Leader Shikachi moves House Resolution extending congratulations, seconded by Leader Morgan. All in favor, aye. All opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Leader Shikachi moves House Resolution extending condolences. That motion is seconded by Leader Morgan. All in favor, aye. All opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Representative Giarrusso.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Request for adjournment.
Proceed.
On Saturday, we lost a very close family friend, and I just want to adjourn in her memory, Dolores Perillo. Thank you.
We certainly will, Representative. Thank you. Leader Shikachi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members of the House, just a reminder again that after session today, we have ethics training. Jason Gammett will be in the House lounge giving his annual training on ethics. Why this is important is because we are now subject to their oversight. Mr. Gammett will review such matters as appearance of impropriety, conflict of interest complaints, advisory opinions, and class exemptions. He will discuss how to avoid a complaint, protect oneself with an advisory opinion, and accurately complete financial disclosure statements. For attorneys who attend this session, they'll receive 1 hour of CLE credit. Also, I'd like to remind all members, new and returning, if you would like a new House picture taking, tomorrow there'll be a setup in the House lounge prior to session at 3 o'clock. So if you were a freshman and you didn't like your picture and the way it came out, you have a second chance. And if you are a returning member and you want to update one, like myself, you have that chance as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Leader. Representative Regenberg.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can we return to new business?
We can. Representative Regenberg with new business. Any other new business out there? Representative Amori with new business. Representative McEntee with new business. Chairman Keeble with new business. Any other new business? Any further announcements or introductions? Is there any objection to transmitting all matters on the clerk's desk to Her Excellency the Governor, the Honorable Senate, or the Secretary of State forthwith? Hearing none, so ordered. Leader Shikachi moves that the House adjourn in memory of John J. O'Brien, Bruno ToSony Jr., Inasencia Acevedo, Virginia Mendoza, the Honorable Representative Kenneth Carter, Laurice Issa, Dolores Perillo. Motion is seconded by Leader Morgan. All those in favor, please stand for a moment of silence. The House stands adjourned.